Hey everybody, Mac Monster here, back with Diablo 3. Got the Sorcerer on again. And this time I got a little bit of a twist to the Arcane build that I was doing, where I was running with Arcane Mines. And I'm still running with the Arcane Mines, but now I'm just running with Arcane Mines and completely wiping out the signature ability altogether. And so how this is working is, I got the Arcane Torrent, Arcane Mines, Teleport Wormhole, of course. I stayed with Magic Weapon, but again, with this build, we're going to go with Ignite. What Ignite does is on the higher torments, it puts on a little dot, and this dot will crit. And when it procs a crit, it can give you that all much needed arcane power on crit. And when we're doing this nice big AoE here, it's not really that big, but it's big enough and it's hitting enough. It's starting to generate enough arcane power that we don't actually need to use a signature and another passive to generate enough arcane power to keep the Arcane Mines going, because we only need 6 of these out at once. I'm keeping the energy armor and the prismatic armor. If you're going to run this on a lower tier, you can change it around and go with a power beneficial armor, you know, storm armor, power of the storm, or you can take energy armor and go with pinpoint armor and get some more crit and get arcane power that way through crit. But what we're doing here is, because we're freeing up that signature ability, we can now take an extra crowd control ability, which is Frost Nova with Cold Snap. What Cold Snap is doing is reducing the cooldown down to 7.5 seconds, and it's increasing the duration to 3 seconds. So we're basically getting a pretty long duration out of it. Combining that with, of course, our Black Hole Spell Steal, because we're going Arcane here. I stay Arcane. I really like Arcane. If you were cold, you can go with Absolute Zero. If you're a lightning, you can go with Supermassive. If you're a fire, you can go with Blazer. You have options. The mines themselves are going to stay Arcane, though. Keep that in mind. And Spell Steal is going to give you some damage over time. Interesting thing, if you're cold and you do maybe the Hydra builds, you can take Absolute Zero here and get a pretty good boost to cold damage for a long period of time. Something to bear in mind. But Spell Steal is a short buff, 5 seconds, you know, and it gives you more than enough bang for the buck, and it's nice crowd control. Obviously staying with Unwavering Will, Audacity, Blur, I mean, crazy not to have Blur, and Dominance. Dominance is going to be a key factor here, because I'm taking off Deflection. Dominance is actually going to give me my shield to go with my set bonus on my gear. I got the Shantando's Force and Will, so when the shields drop, it heals me. That's kind of an extra buff to what I'm doing here, so it's tying in with what's going on and the weapons that I have. So I've swapped my weapons out, obviously, from the last video. And these are my primary weapons of choice. This definitely gets me to the 1.1. And it really helps me stay up and running. So this is what I'm doing for T3 or higher. I can solo T4 pretty easy. In T5, T6 groups, this is, you know, massively easy. The problem I'm having is, because I'm not finding my Royal Ring of Grandeur, I can't get rid of the head slot to get an extra arcane power on crit, and that would really send me through the roof, because I'm only sitting at 4. And I really would like to sit at 8. If I sat at 8, I mean, this would just run so much easier. So I'm going to do a little rift to show it off now that I've shown what I'm doing. And because I go so tanky with the AUG guilds and everything, you know, and we got the nice tanky buffs, it makes everything nice and easy. It's so dark I can barely see these shadows walking around. So I'm currently sitting at about 5 hours, no legendary. Oh, there we go. There's a pack. And then I put them together. And then I just freeze them. It kind of goes that way. The fire is obviously nice and nasty damage, but what are you going to do? Can't even see where the fire is. So you can see, even though I'm running out of arcane power, I'm still generating more than enough mines to keep up with how many mines can be out at once. Just works. It's kind of crazy. So let's see what this place brings us. Miles we can see anyway. Oh, nice spare gun. Yeah, so I'm loving the non-signature based Arcane Mines. Saw a guy doing it, you know. So I was like, wow, I never even thought about taking the signature out. I've been doing it forever. You know, ever since 2.0, I've been doing mines, love mines. I've always thought you needed a signature. Nope. I mean, is this guy shielding like for all his life here? Gonna be a pretty big rift. Still no legendaries. This is like forever. 5, 6 hours, no legendaries. That's a nice pile of gold. Thank you. Oh, treasure goblin and a pack. That's going to be interesting. Yeah, I got it. That's pretty solid right there. Ugh, I hate these kind of levels. Most annoying map. This is good for me. I know which direction they're coming. Hey, a ring. Wow. $100 says it's not the one I want, though. Well, this is going to be the easiest Rift Guardian out there, so I'm not going to go for it. Oh, no, he's going to come at me. No, stay away. I'll kill you in a second. Okay, buff's gone. Perdition. All the sins are coming out. Oh, this is getting messy fast. pretty much a joke. I need blues more than I need yellows. Let's see if there's anything left of these packs over here. Oh yeah, one more. Oh, shit. So, that's it. You know, doesn't get more defined by that. You know, got a little bit messy at the end, which was perfect, and pretty much blew it apart. Really great high levels, more arcane power on crit really pulls it through. A Royal Rin Grandeur really would make my day. But it'll never happen. For me. So, hope it helps. Hope you guys enjoyed. And I'll talk to everybody later.